Hello, good morning, guys. I'm here to give you small insight on one of the good tools that I use to get a good setup during the London and the New York sessions, which are the most explosive sessions in the market. So normally what happens, I focus on my analysis basically on the daily, the 4 hour, then you go down to 1 hour for the directional purpose, but mainly to capture my trades, I focus on 15 minutes time frame, which is good so that you're able to capture trade with minimum drawdown. So mainly what I do from a daily, weekly I only focus on it just once. Like this chart is on GBPUSD, which is mainly my focus pair. I focus on GBPUSD and gold. Those are my main pairs. Like if you check, currently I'm doing my analysis on both pairs. This is gold. Weekly, I usually focus it on just once to get the overall direction. Currently, this week looks quite bearish. If you see this pattern, what do you call this pattern? We have this green candle, then you have this doji, then which is covered by another bearish candle, which is quite strong and has already engulfed this zone. So I'm expecting a small retracement, probably around this zone. We have a small retracement here, then we can see the price come all the way down here. I'm not sure whether it's going to violate this low here, but if it does, then we'll have a nice double top here. Then we can expect price to come back to the neckline, then proceed all the way to this red candle here. Okay. So now, after weekly, basically when I come to daily, I'm able to refine my analysis and see probably where I'm able to capture a good trade. You can see when I come to daily, after this bullish movement, then we have some nice double top here. It's not clearly defined. That's why I've indicated this line here. So if you ever get a good retracement, I'm expecting probably around this zone here, this here, or comes up all the way to this neckline here. But those are the movements that I observe on a daily to daily basis. Now you can see clearly price have already come out all the way down to these bullish order block. So I'm expecting we can get an early retracement probably today or tomorrow, so that the rest of the week then we can come all the way down here. So you can see this bullish movement. These are 61.8 retracement level. That's why I'm expecting some retracement out of this zone. Now, let me show you what I do normally. Once I get the directional bias from the daily, then I come down to 4 hour. This is mainly the trading strategy that I told you about. Every Monday, I pick out the first two candles of the 4 hour. When you go to 4 hour time frame, now I'm on a 4 hour time frame. When you come down to 4 hour on a Monday, the first two candles, then you highlight the lowest point and the highest point of the two. Whichever direction the market breaks from the two, now that is the main direction of the week. If price breaks above, if you get price breaking above this zone here, then we get a retracement. Then we'll get the retracement from the weekly time frame that we are looking for. Then if price breaks down here, then we expect a retracement all the way here. Then we come down. All right. So you get to observe that from the 4 hour. You just need to highlight the 2, then watch what happens to the market. Then you come down to 1 hour. 1 hour, basically, this is where you draw your intraday Fibonacci, let's say the trend line. Probably now here we can do, if you want to see a good retracement, then you can do a trend line here. Let me see. Then you could do a small trend line here. See? Something like this. Then you get to draw your Fibonacci from this point here all the way here. You see? Then we get a confluence around this zone. Then if you get a retracement probably around this zone from the 1 hour time frame, then we can start looking for short positions. But if price breaks above this, then we have to wait for a larger retracement from the 4 hour. Now, when I've already done the analysis from the daily, 4 hour, then come to 1 hour, then I only focus on the 15 minutes. 15 minutes is basically to get my entry. Now, I have a secret, a very important indicator that is able to highlight for me the sessions of the day. Now it's able to highlight for me the New York sessions, the London sessions, and immediately when London session starts, that's when I'm able to start looking for setups. But mainly I trade on the New York sessions, because the New York sessions, when the London session is overlapping the New York sessions, that's when we get the biggest moves of the day. So that is from 8 a.m. New York time to 11 to 12. Now, if you want to work with the New York time frame, you come here, down here, for your UTC. Now you set at UTC 5, New York. You come all the way to time zones here, then you set yours at New York. That way, it's able to highlight for you the time, the actual time in New York. Right now is at 3 a.m. New York. That way, you're able to trade your chart using the New York time frame. Probably here is 11. So 11 Kenyan time is 2. Now, if you come to indicators, you see, this is why you using your trading view. If you come to indicators, then you start an indicator called sessions. All right, sessions. You see, if you search sessions here, then you're able to get an indicator that I'm already using here. It's called sessions. If you put it on your chart, then you can be able to put it on and off whenever you're trading. If you're doing analysis on a higher time frame, then you're able to put it off. When you come to 15 minutes, then you're able to put it on. Now, like not now, you see now, London session has already started. Okay, London session is 3 a.m. New York time. London session. Here, Kenyan time is 11. So always start focusing on the charts from 11. But the best trading time is 8 a.m. 8 a.m. New York time. Here in Kenya is around 4 p.m. You see, every time the market, now let's do a small back test. You see, every time this is a market movement starts, huge movement starts from London session, which is 3 a.m. You see, using my indicator, I'm able to identify when London session starts, when it ends, when does New York session start, when does it end. And the moment New York session starts overlapping the London sessions, that's when we get explosive market movements. You see now, London session starts, then you start seeing these huge movements here. Then immediately London sessions in New York session starts overlapping the London session. Now you can see huge movement. So if you go to previous day, you see this is where London session starts. It overlaps the New York. Now you see big moves of market. Check out here. You see the market is always quite slow before London session. Okay. Every time you start looking for market setup immediately after London sessions. But the best time frames to focus on. 15 minutes, then you observe on the start of New York session, which is 8 a.m. 8 a.m. New York session. Here in Kenya, we said it's 4. Okay. You either get a retracement to the continuation to the move that was already happening during the London sessions, or you get a reversal. Okay. You see, when you see this is the move that was happening during London sessions, New York starts and we get a reversal to this direction, then we have this explosive move. You see, New York session is usually comes to reverse or to confirm the movement of the London session. Okay, like right now, you're able to see this chart. This is the movement. This is the Asian session. Asian is before 2 a.m. New York time. 2 a.m. The movement that happens between midnight and 2 a.m. New York time. This is the Asian session. So now, if you're going to have a bullish move, we expect this move to probably first make a fake out here, then we are able to grab liquidity here, then we proceed to the upside. If not, then we're able to break this zone and make a retracement, then proceed to the upside. Okay. So when you have this indicator on your chart, you're able to identify the perfect sessions to be looking for trades. When you go to higher time frame, when you need to make an analysis, just hide the indicator, then you're able to do your own analysis. You see, you're able to do your own analysis on a higher time frame. Then when you come down to 15 minutes, then you just put it on. When you come to gold, that is the same concept. You see, made a good analysis during the 4 hour. See the daily. We also have this nice double top here. Okay, we have one neckline here and another one here. So market might probably be retesting these two, so it can proceed all the way here. You have another red candle here, so price might retest one of these, then we come down. Okay. So let me show you. If I put it on, you see, has just started, which is 3 a.m. New York time. If you come down to either 1 hour or let's say go to 15 minutes, you see, explosive market movement happened immediately. New York session overlaps London session. Okay, you can see this explosive move happened during the session. Check out another move here. Immediately after New York starts overlapping London, then you're able to get these explosive moves. You see, before London sessions, we have a very small movements in the market. You can see clearly huge market movements intraday starts immediately. New York overlaps London sessions. You see, check out here. See what I'm talking about? These are the best times to be looking for setups. Okay, so simply go to your trading view, go to indicators section, then you search sessions, then you add it on your chart. When you come to higher time frame like 1 hour, 4 hours, so that you're able to do a good analysis, just switch it off. Then you're able to do your own analysis. Like right now, 4 hour, you're able to do a good FIBO here, and now wait for retracement, which is a 61 retracement here, which is at 18, then you're able to short the market. But this now probably is going to happen during now the overlap sessions between London and New York. We wait until other time, then able to get a good setup and we short the market. If I get a good entry around that time, then I'll share on the group. Okay. Search for this indicator, put it on your chart, then able to get a good indication for the perfect time to be looking for setups. Okay.